Hey everyone, welcome back to Mingle Movie channel where we dive deep into the movies that make us laugh, cry, and sometimes scratch our heads. Today we've got something truly unique on the menu, Emilia Pérez. This movie is bold, audacious, and unapologetically genre-bending. Directed by the brilliant Jacques Audiard, it stars Carla Sofia Gascon as Emilia, Zoe Saldana as Rita, and Selena Gomez as Jessie. Oh, and did I mention it's a musical drama? Yep, we're talking cartel leaders, gender identity, redemption arcs, and emotional ballads all rolled into one. If that sounds like a lot, well, it is. So grab a snack, settle in, and let's unpack everything that makes Emilia Pérez the wild ride it is. Before we dive in, I just want to say thank you for watching and supporting the channel. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to join this amazing community. We're on a mission to hit 5,000 subscribers, and your support makes a huge difference.
Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Movie mingle to the end, so many.
All right, let's start with the plot. At its core, Emilia Pérez is about transformation, on every level. We follow Emilia, a former cartel boss once known as Manitas, who decides to leave her violent life behind. How? By undergoing gender affirmation surgery and reinventing herself as a philanthropist. 4 years later, Emilia is no longer the ruthless leader feared by many. Instead, she's the founder of a non-profit organization dedicated to reuniting families torn apart by cartel violence. But, as you can imagine, escaping a past like hers isn't easy. The film dives deep into her personal struggles, her relationship with her wife Jessie, and the shadow of her old life that refuses to let go. On paper, this sounds like an absolutely gripping story, right? And it is. But here's the thing, this movie doesn't stick to just one tone or genre. It's a drama, it's a comedy, it's a thriller, and it's a full-blown musical. It's like the movie keeps asking itself, why not? And then just runs with it. And honestly, that's where some of its magic lies, but also where it stumbles. Now let's talk performances, because this cast absolutely delivers. Carla Sofia Gascon is incredible as Emilia. She brings so much complexity to the role. You can feel the weight of her past decisions and the hope she has for the future. It's not just a performance, it's a transformation, and she nails it. Zoe Saldana as Rita, Emilia's lawyer, is another standout. Rita is caught in this whirlwind of emotions, and Zoe's ability to balance intense drama with softer, heartfelt moments is amazing. And then we have Selena Gomez as Jessie, Emilia's wife. She gives a solid performance that adds an emotional anchor to the story, though opinions on her role have been mixed. The chemistry between these actors, especially in the more intimate and emotional scenes, really holds the film together, even when the story itself feels like it's going in a million directions. All right, let's get into the musical side of things, because this is where Emilia Pérez really splits the room. The film features several musical numbers, and I'll be honest, they're a mix of hits and misses. Songs like Mi Camino and El Mal are beautifully choreographed and emotionally charged. They really add to the story and give the film a unique identity. But then there are other songs that feel, well, let's just say they're a little too on the nose. One song in particular, yes, I'm talking about the infamous one about vaginoplasty, has been heavily criticized for being insensitive and out of place. For fans of musicals, this might feel like a bold, creative choice. But if you're not into the genre, these scenes could feel excessive or even distracting. Personally, I loved the ambition, but I can see why it might not work for everyone. Visually, though, this movie is stunning. Jacques Audiard's direction is bold and creative, and the cinematography is absolutely breathtaking. The use of dynamic camera work, vibrant colors, and emotional close-ups makes every scene feel alive. That said, the pacing and editing might throw some people off. Some parts feel rushed, while others drag a little too long. It's like the movie is trying to juggle too many balls at once, and not all of them land perfectly. But when it works, it's nothing short of mesmerizing. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the cultural impact and controversy. Emilia Pérez has sparked a lot of debate, especially about its portrayal of Mexican culture and social issues. Some critics have accused the film of stereotyping Mexican society and trivializing sensitive topics like drug trafficking and gender identity. Others argue that it suffers from being told through a European lens, which can sometimes feel detached from the authenticity local filmmakers might bring. On the flip side, there are plenty of people who see this film as a celebration of diversity and an exploration of complex identities. It's polarizing, no doubt about it. But in a way, that's part of what makes Emilia Pérez so fascinating. It's a film that forces you to think, even if you don't agree with all of its choices. So, what's the final verdict? Emilia Pérez is not a movie for everyone. It's bold, ambitious, and full of heart, but it's also messy, controversial, and at times overwhelming. It's the kind of film that will have you talking about it long after the credits roll, whether that's because you loved it or because you couldn't believe what you just watched. My rating? A solid 6.5 out of 10. If you're someone who loves films that take risks and challenge traditional storytelling, give Emilia Pérez a shot. But if you prefer a more straightforward narrative, this might not be your cup of tea. Either way, it's a movie that leaves an impression, and in today's cinematic landscape, that's saying something. That's it for today's review. What did you think? Does Emilia Pérez sound like a must-watch, or are you steering clear? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more reviews, and ring the bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time.